Hey guys! In this video we're making a Chinese flower knot. This design has 3 petals and sort of a square box knot in the centre. In this video we're using about 80 centimetres of paracord. Now we start by placing the ends together, following it back down to the middle, and then I pin this middle part to my board. Now the right side end can just come across to the right, and with this left side end we just bend it around and across to the right, to the left and to the right again. Now with this bottom tail we're going to bring it up and underneath this loop here. So just bending it up and gently bringing it underneath that loop, sort of holding all our loops in place and bringing this tail end down. So I pin this end down, just makes it a little bit easier to hang on to all our bits and pieces. So making sure all those loops stay in their right position. Then with our top right cord we're going to make a little bend in it and bring it through this loop on the right hand side. So bringing it under and then over and holding that loop there. Now we bring this right side cord around and we're going to weave it through these bottom cords. So holding onto our loops at the bottom here, we've got our 5 cords. So the first one is number 1, and then 2, 3, 4 and 5 on the end. So we're going to go over that first one and then under, over, over, and then under the last one on the end. So you can check it again, you should have your cord down here going over, under, over, over, under. Now we can pull this cord a little bit, not too much though, but gently bringing it downwards, and then we've got our 3 petals here. So 1, 2, 3, those are going to be our petals there, and then we've got our centre sort of box knot happening here. So gently bending our cord around and across to the right, we're going to weave it through these cords down here. So we're going under, under, over. So under this first centre cord, under the second cord, and over the cord on the end. So that is actually your Chinese flower knot now. So I just take it off my pins and then I'm going to work it nice and tight. So trying to keep those 3 petals separate and the ends of our cord downwards. I find sort of holding on to the ends and putting my fingers into each petal, pulling those tight, it sort of helps to pull that tight in the middle. Now you can take your time working all your cords and your petals so that everything sits in the right positions. You can make your petals bigger or smaller or have them all the same size, it's totally up to you. Working the cord through until everything is sitting in the positions that you like. Spending some extra time on those cords in the centre box knot as well so that everything's sitting nice and tidy and even. So there's your Chinese flower knot with 3 petals.